Hey Geminis, what's going on? Welcome to the Soul Closet, focusing on love and or relationships this week. Wanted to let you know that I am reading energies, so feel free to flip-flop the energy, the characters, however it might resonate. If something doesn't feel like it's yours, it probably isn't, but it could be the person that you have on your mind. So, take what resonates and what doesn't, and that was the Eight of Pentacles. So for some of you, you could be really focused on something new around your career, or super focused with a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. But we will find out. You guys, if this reading does resonate, go ahead and hit that like button for me. Greatly appreciate it. And let's get down to business with my Geminis. What is in store for you guys this week? Scoot it on over and let's see. Okay, what do we have coming into the current moment? What's the current situation right now? We have the Two of Swords. Okay. Oh, excuse me. That's a wand, actually. Two of Wands. That is that you're at a crossroads right now, Gemini. You're kind of contemplating something. You're ready for the next step, but you haven't quite made it. But you're definitely ready to take some action around something, making some type of decision. What's currently crossing that current situation is the Sun. Okay, that's major arcana for Leo. So some of you Geminis could be dealing with a Leo and or a fire sign with those wands. So Leo, Sag, Aries energy. What do you have currently on your mind right now? Whoa, you have the Lovers. Well, you have you on your mind right now with that major arcana for Gemini. Some of you could be really thinking about, some kind of decision around your lover right now, or your partnership. This could even be maybe why you're at a crossroads right now, Gemini. Is there some kind of decision that you're making towards a Leo? Okay, what's happened in the recent past for you guys is the Ace of Pentacles. There was some kind of new stability, some type of new seed that offered abundance, fertility, stability for you. Could even been for some of you, you have recently started a new job here in the past, and maybe you're even at a crossroads around that. But we'll do some clarifiers to kind of see what direction it goes. What's in the center of your reading? What's at the meat? Why is it all going down right now? Well, it's going down because of the Knight of Swords, and that is a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. So there you are again, Gemini, showing up, continuing to show up very prominently in your reading. Could have been a little bit drama. There could have been a little bit of arguments there, but we will clarify. What do you have coming in here real soon in the near future? You have the Two of Swords. So you need to make a decision, but you're not ready to make it for sure. And then again, there you are, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. For some of you, could even maybe be dealing with the same sign, Gemini dating a Gemini for sure. Okay, how do you guys see yourself right now? Well, you see yourself as the Three of Pentacles, working really hard towards something, trying to, maybe even that could even mean like just showing some stability here around the relationship. Very focused on your career too. Some of you could be really diving into your career because of this new opportunity from your past, but we'll take a peek. Outside influences coming in. We have the Seven of Wands, so there could be a little bit of defensive energy coming in from this person, or somebody is really standing up for what they believe in and doesn't really feel like backing down. Maybe a little defiant kind of energy as well. This could be you, because you do have some kind of decision that that you need to take action on, but your head is just not allowing you to take that kind of action. So that could just be you kind of standing kind of in your own kind of ground, in your own rights, if you will. But let's take a peek at what's going on in your emotions. What's going on in the feels? We have the Emperor, major arcana for Aries, which is that Aries energy. Remember, it's going to be very strong-willed, very, taking charge. The Emperor, rules the kingdom, right? So that Emperor energy is going to be very authoritative. Your emotions, maybe it's that, you're wanting to kind of take control, or it could just mean your emotions are all trapped up. Maybe even for some of you, you could be really dealing with like a father figure energy with this other Gemini, or there could be some kind of argument going on around a father figure with the two of you. Yeah, because they feel like, there's something you're ready to heal from and move on with, Gemini. And there is something that some kind of words that need to be spoken and could, you know, like I said, really make someone feel defensive or guarded. And like I said, it could be with some type of an authoritative figure. So it could be with a father figure, a mother figure. That Emperor is, like I said, very solid, very structured, very established. So that's what's going on in your emotions right now. Let's take a peek at your overall outcome today, as you do have the Ten of Cups. How beautiful. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces energy. You know, the Ten of Cups is happiness, commitment, celebration, family, in that heart space of just, may your cup filleth over, right? Many, 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 many times. That's absolutely a beautiful outcome. I love to see that. What do we have underneath the deck? What's underlying? What underlying energy? We have that King of Cups. That energy feels very much to me like that Pisces kind of energy. So for some of you, you could be dealing with a Pisces in regards to this situation. Or like I said, for maybe a small number of you, you could be dealing with a double, you know, you're a Gemini and this other person could be a Gemini too. But coming in, it does feel to me like you're in a very emotional place right now. Gemini, where you're really, you might not be showing the world that you're in an emotional place. That King of Cups feels unconditionally, and but is also doesn't necessarily always wear those emotions on their sleeve, and it feels like that, you know, you're coming in with some really, really unconditional emotions around this reading. But we're going to clarify it, and we're going to find out what is going on. Because what we have right smack in the center of your reading, we do have that Two of Wands, which says to me that you guys are at a crossroads. You're ready for the next step. You've taken some action, and now it's kind of like, what's next? Let's find out why. What's going on? Why is the Two of Wands here for you guys? And the Knight of Pentacles. That Knight of Pentacles is slow moving, but very solid commitment moving forward. It's like you could be for some of you, you're trying to make some decision around some kind of stability. Could even be some financial stability, if I could be quite honest. You're at a crossroads maybe around Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. But this to me feels more like you're at a crossroads around something that something that has to do with maybe money, finances, stability, family, even around a family member. Because what we have crossing it is the Sun. And you know, what's saying is that I almost feel like there's someone maybe in your family, or like I said, dealing with Gemini or Pisces energy. There's some kind of healing that needs to take place around this energy, because it's almost like someone's not wanting to see the truth in order to heal. But let's take a peek. Why is that Sun card here? And that is Major Arcana for Leo, by the way, right? But also feels like maybe there's still some healing that needs to take place before the clarity can come. But let's find out why the Sun card here. The Hanged Man, and there is a Pisces energy again. There's some stagnation around healing, or stagnation around seeing something for what it really is, or some kind of clarity. It's almost become stuck, or that you're concerned that this person maybe that you're at a crossroads with isn't necessarily seeing things the way that you are either. However that resonates, right? Because what we have currently on your mind right now is we have the Lovers card, and that is, like I said, making some kind of choice. Could be dealing with, like I said, a Gemini right there, because there you are. But you could also be thinking a lot about yourself right now in this scenario of, how do I handle it? What do I do? What kind of choice do I make here? But let's find out, why is that Lovers card here for you guys? It's the Ace of Cups. It's almost as if I feel like, the choice that you need to make needs to come from a heart space, not from the head space. Sometimes that Lovers card is saying that we're making a head over heart decision. This particular cup there is saying it's time to make a decision based on your heart space. And it feels like you're thinking about maybe extending some kind of offer, or some kind of love nugget, if you will, a little tiny piece, nothing too big, but this is some type of new beginning. So I feel like, Gemini, you're really looking towards and looking forward to some kind of new beginning that's been weighing on your mind a lot. Because what we have in the recent past is we have that Ace of Pentacles, right? That Ace of Pentacles is a seed that is solid and will produce stability, but it's also an opportunity around a new career as well. So, that Ace of Pentacles could be some type of new beginning around stability or your career, or that Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. But let's find out. Why is the Ace of Pentacles here in the recent past? The King of Cups. Okay. So once again, we have the King of Cups here. We have the King of Cups here. So some type of stability maybe for your Pisces that you are dealing with. Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces, really. It feels like whatever is going down here, whatever you got, whatever is on your mind right now, Gemini, it's almost like I feel like you are trying to help your partner or the person that you're in a relationship with see something more clearly or look at something from a different angle. You know that, this conversation is needed to have in order to continue some type of stability maybe within the family. Once again, take that however it resonates, because what we have currently going on in the foundation of your reading is we have that Knight of Swords, which means that there's been some maybe spontaneous thoughts, ideas, could even represent a little bit of drama. But let's find out, why is the Knight of Swords here? And then it is your energy, Gemini. Maybe you're concerned that this will have some kind of drama attached to it, but let's find out the Empress. Okay, Libra, Taurus energy. That Empress is, she's the embodiment of Mother Earth and beauty and nurturing and abundance. And then maybe, with her being here, nurturing, maybe the ideas and thoughts need to come across very nurturing, or really from a gentle place, a mothering place. That Empress can also sometimes pop up during like pregnancies and things like that. And that Ace of Cups can sometimes indicate babies too. So I'm not really sure, but I'm going to throw it out there for some of you. You could have just found out that maybe you're pregnant. And you need to let, somebody in your family know, and you're worried that that could be a little, that could maybe, create some drama. That's on a side note. Okay, that's not for all of you, of course. But if you are, let me know. Because I feel like you're trying to nurture something that might be coming out harsh, or you're trying to soften some kind of message that you're needing to give. So like I said, not all of you are pregnant. For some of you, it's about pregnancy, okay, with that Ace of Cups and that Empress. But for others of you, it's some kind of conversation that that you need to have, that you're thinking a lot about. You're fearful that you maybe might go in and say the wrong thing, and this person doesn't take it the way that you're wanting them to. And it does feel like it has something to do maybe with a family member. So because what we have coming into the next couple of days here in the near future is that Two of Swords. And that Two of Swords is you not wanting to see the answer, hear the answer, feel the answer. This is you just going, I hear no, see no, speak no. This is you just shutting down, like, I do not want to make this decision right now. Your mind is really caught up in your mind over something is what's coming in. But let's get clarity on it. Why is that Two of Swords here? Why is the Two of Swords here for my Gemini? The Sun. Yeah, and again, that's another kiddo card. Okay, so for some of you, you're at a crossroads because you have to tell the person that you are maybe spending time with, dealing with, which could potentially be that Knight of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. And then you have that Two of Wands because you're at a crossroads, right? What are we going to do here? It's been on your mind a lot. It just feels to me like for some of you, you have to speak. You have to tell somebody about some form of pregnancy with that Sun card. Now, the ones that are not pregnant, your choices, the things that you're not quite ready to make, you will be receiving some kind of clarity around those choices. So, don't force the round peg into the square hole. Allow yourself to feel comfortable. Trust your intuition. Let that Sun kind of really come down and illuminate what it is that you need to feel. And then you can make a choice, okay? So don't feel the pressure to make that choice. Right now. You're obviously not ready to make it, and do it when the timing is right, but you're just looking at things through a very, very different lens right now, maybe around the idea of having a child. So, okay, moving on. How do you guys currently see yourself right now? You see yourself as the Three of Pentacles. You're like, hey, I'm in a good place. I'm stable. I'm, working. You're really focused on something. You're working very hard on something. This could be the relationship as well. This could also mean that you're just really focused at work right now and just doing your thing. But let's get clarity on it. Why is the Three of Pentacles here? Emperor again. Yeah. Okay, so we got the Emperor twice, we have the Leo twice, we have the King of Cups twice. Yeah, you're really working towards structure, taking control. Some of you could be dealing with, like I said, someone that's older, a father figure, working towards a father figure. For some of you, it's the ladies that maybe need to tell their father that they could, or the person that they have in their life, obviously, that there's, a child coming. But I feel like you're really working towards structure right now, working towards, establishing, a very solid foundation, not only in your career, but maybe even around this relationship. Because what's coming in externally to you is that Seven of Wands, and that's somebody just really like standing up for how they feel, what they believe in, not letting people, kind of push you around. In a sense, sometimes being a little defiant. But in this case, it just feels like you're standing up for yourself. But let's find out, why is that Seven of Wands here? Yeah, I feel like you're worried that this is going to hurt somebody. I feel like you are fearful of causing pain or even disappointment or even shame around something. But you're standing up around your heart space. You're standing up for yourselves because you don't want to feel like you've done something wrong or that your heart has hurt. Because I don't sense like this being like a betrayal kind of energy. I feel like this is you morally standing up for yourself because you had to speak some type of truth with a nurturing kind of energy around someone that's, very authoritative in your life. So you're standing up for yourself, but behind, your heart and your head, you're like, oh, I know I probably hurt this person's feelings, or you're not trying to cause any pain by all means, okay? Because what we have in your emotions moving forward, is once again the Emperor, which we've already talked about him, and that energy that it portrays. So structure, control, authoritative energy, father figure has something to do with father figure, and we got some babies in here, so let me know, you guys, why is the Emperor here? It's the Queen of Cups. You're in love, and maybe there is, you're emotionally, you love unconditionally, and for some of you, you could be really crazy about an Aries, okay? Getting structure around your heart space, getting structure and solid foundation around your career, financially, from a financial standpoint. This is taking control over your emotions too. So definitely taking over, you could be a little high and low, but you are taking control over your emotions right now, is what's happening in your emotions. So your overall outcome today for your reading is the Ten of Cups, okay? It's like happy, joy stuff right there. That is beautiful. Happily ever after. New kind of commitment, some type of celebration. So for those of you who are maybe expecting or have just found out that they are expecting, you're fearing the actual discussion because in the end, once a discussion is made, there is really a beautiful happily ever after. There really is. There's a beautiful happiness at the end here. So let's take a peek and find out. Give me one more card on that Ten of Cups, please. And we've got the Eight of Pentacles. So, working towards happiness, working towards a new type of lifestyle, a new type of commitment. There could even potentially be some kind of engagement too around that. But, that Eight is you're very dedicated to your happiness. You're taking control, allowing your emotions to, you're allowing your emotions to kind of chill out a little bit and really structure out what it is that you're wanting. So I think this is a beautiful reading, you guys. And Gemini, would love to hear if this resonates with you. And thanks for tuning in. And I look forward to chatting with you guys next week. Take care.